Hello and welcome to day 6. We are almost through our series of From Newbie to Know-How, 7-day series. Today I'm going to be talking about combining a few of the things that we did last time. So we have the photo that I edited in the last lesson, and then I also have a paper open and I've put the photo on it. And down here I've got some little elements. We talked about arranging them to create kind of a simple, that layered, clustered look. So I'm just gonna slide these on. First we're gonna do a frame, and the frame, as you'll notice, is a bit smaller than my picture. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna activate the photo layer, and as you notice, if you go to Tool Options, the Show Bounding box is checked, and that's what's putting this box around my photo. So now if I hover over the corner and click and go down, I can make it smaller. And you'll want to make sure, if you find that you do it, and so let me not accept those changes. When you click on the corner, it gives this menu. If this is not checked, the constrained proportions, let me show you what happens. So that is so not what we want to do with our photo. So if you go to make it smaller and you have it get some weird shape like that, edit it and go backwards, because you don't want to leave it that way. And when you click on that, just make sure that this little constrained proportions is checked. If it's not, if you're in Photoshop or other programs, usually another way that you can get around that is by holding Shift as you move. But if this constrained proportions is checked, you don't have to hold Shift. Okay, so I'm going to just make it smaller to fit inside our frame. And I always kind of like it coming out a little from the frame, but it's totally up to you. There, I'm going to do that. And then when you get it how you like it, click the check mark. Okay, now we're going to highlight the frame again, and we're going to go back to our photo bin, and we're going to slide on the leaf. And I'm going to make it just a little smaller, and I'm going to turn it. So I'm just doing kind of a simple little cluster here. And now the flower. And actually, let me make this just a little smaller. Okay. And there we've added our flower. And we'll slide it over here. And voila! There we have a very simple layout showing how you can combine photo with some elements and a paper to put together a layout. So give it a try. Once you get it to this point, I'm just going to quickly, let's go ahead and leave this here. This will be for today's lesson, and experiment with as much as you like. Add what you want. Move things around, and then in tomorrow, which will be our last day, I will show you how to save it and kind of give you ideas of where to go from here. So thank you for joining me.